Hello and welcome to Laos. We are leaving this main road in a minute to go even further east. I have no idea what the road looks like. I'm not sure how muddy it is. It has been raining a bit in the last couple of days. Some people said, well, it's not going to look too nice. But as you can see, the roads here are not bad. I think there has been a lot of investment recently. The roads are so new. Like, look at this roundabout, right? This is all brand new. Yes, you definitely have a driver's license. Um, so I'm not even sure how bad the roads will be. But we'll see. We're getting close to the Vietnamese border, and there has been quite a bit of investment happening for import, export, all this kind of stuff. The Chinese invest a lot of money here. Man, all those tiny kids on those e-scooters. So yeah, I'm not even sure how much proper mud trail off-roading we'll find. I mean, Google Maps, or in this case I'm using a map because Google Maps says this road doesn't exist, which is, look at it, it has like markings in the middle, it has cows, it even has a milestone, you know, this is like a proper road, so I'm not sure. Nevertheless, it says I'm gonna need 2 hours for 60 kilometers, which, I don't know, I'm doing 80 now. I think the conditions might change. We'll see. I'll definitely let you know. Everywhere. Like, I have the distinct feeling that half of the trucks in Laos are just here for transporting beer, but that might just be, I don't know, my impression. We might get wet today. My wallet is like wrapped in a plastic bag, my passport's wrapped in a plastic bag, I do have some rain clothing, and it's hot, it's warm, so even if I get completely drenched, it'll dry again. Alright, I'll see you again if the road conditions change. Apart from that, as you can see, landscape absolutely stunning, like with all these rock formations. Beautiful. Well, friends, I don't know what to tell you. It's been like 30, 40 kilometers. I'm going 100. That's it. I had to brake once or twice for some cows on the road. That's it. One of the most remote corners of eastern Laos that's not even on Google Maps or anything. Look at it. I'm not sure we'll do a lot of off-roading today. I mean, there's just no other road, right? Like, all the other roads that go left or right, they will go to some village and then it's a dead end, right? So there is not any route that is more remote that I could take that would lead me somewhere. Of course, I can go off-roading right here, but then I'll just have to turn around in an hour, you know? So that's not really what I wanted to do. I still might, but I don't have a lot of days left in Laos, so that's what I thought. Taking the remote road and still reaching the direction where I want to go would be perfect. But as you can see, there's not like a single pothole or anything. The road is brand new. Good for Laos. I like it. I mean, there's still nothing, right? It's not like this road brought any, traffic. Uh, like if you drive through the villages here, I can leave the camera running for a minute. Doesn't look like the road changed life here very much, but we'll see. Yeah, the villages still look like they probably did 50 years ago. I mean, there is a lot of construction going on, okay, yeah. Petrol station. The bridges are still old. But even they got like new wooden planks. Even they've been renovated. So I don't really know what to tell you. You know, I could go down that way, but it doesn't lead anywhere. This is just leading to some village, and they'll look at me like some kind of idiot, like, what do you want here, you know? I'm like, well, I don't know, I want to go off-roading, and they'll be like, idiot. And I'll be like, okay, I'll go back, you know? It's not the point. Will be fun, but it's not the point. And that's it. We'll see. Still have some time to go. So, we've lost the tarmac. I've just been taking a break in a village called Kok, K-O-K. And we have, I think, 60 kilometers of this. If it doesn't get too muddy, you know, it's 60 kilometers. My app says 2.5 hours. I'm not sure if that's correct, but obviously depends on, I mean, this can be slow, or if it's dry and rather flat, it can also be fast. The goal obviously would be to not fall down. That would be great. Apart from that, it's still early afternoon. And it's not like I have a lot of stuff to do around here. So we'll see how that goes. The parts that are not muddy are pretty hard, so not super comfy to ride. I see. Wait, what did I say? Not falling down. Alright. Ooh, this is gonna be dirty. Look at my boots. I mean, the advantage obviously is if it's very easy to fall in the wet, deep mud because your front wheel will just go wherever it wants. Uh, and I mean, you're going to get absolutely filthy. However, it's almost impossible to hurt yourself, right? Even if your bike falls on top of your leg or whatever, since it's soft mud, it's like you have to be very unlucky to hurt yourself. I just hope that it doesn't start raining. I mean, obviously, some light tropical drizzle wouldn't be much of a problem, but a heavy downpour uh, might complicate things. But overall, this isn't too bad. Still have 5G reception. It's a bit bumpy. try it this way. Whoops. Yeah, you have to be a bit careful when there's like an incline and it's muddy because your bike wants obviously to go to the lowest point of that course. But so far, this is all very civilized. I really need to adjust my chain. Something is making a bit of a strange noise, but 9 times out of 10 it will just be the skull at the front of my bike because it's too big and too heavy for the grill. And the metal wiring of the grill saws through the zip ties. Well, if this guy can do it on the small Honda, we're gonna have a good time. Yeah, it's the skull. Alright, well, I'll turn you back on if there's anything interesting happening. Ooh. Yeah, this earth has like a very strange consistency, right? That there's patches which are super muddy and wet, 5 centimeters next to ones which are compacted and dry. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but good for me in the end. Just checking in, we've done about a third of the 60 kilometers, which honestly doesn't feel that long, right? It's at 2.5 hours. Oh boy. Alright. It's not like you want to see me fall, right? Ooh, ooh. So yeah, I don't think I've ridden like 45 minutes, more like 20 to 30. And I mean, I am going like 40 to 50 if the road's not too bumpy. So to do 60 kilometers in 2.5 hours seems unlikely. I think we'll be there in 1.5 hours if the road stays like that. And since we obviously have a positive mindset, there is no reason why the road shouldn't stay like that. Traffic. Yeah, those small bikes have a major advantage in the sense of that they're a lot easier to keep upright, right? Just put your rubber boots into the on the ground, and uh, and nothing can happen. Whereas my bike and me weighing a bit more, it's not so easy to. Well, if it falls, it's gonna fall, right? Especially if I don't have any grip in the soft mud. Another reason why I am against the top case. Keep your center of gravity low. Makes it easier to balance the bike. And there we go. Alright, simple mistake here. I thought I could take a right. I shouldn't have done that. I should have stayed in the center because this is slippery. And you can see my front wheel, as soon as I tried to turn onto the bank, I thought about it in the last second. I thought about it a second too late. It slipped. But obviously, at the speeds we're doing here, it's like, yeah, not very serious. The box slowed the fall, and it's not going to be very difficult to pick up. But I'm going to take off the helmet because it's insanely fucking hot. We've lifted the bike, and now it's time to not fall again. Yeah, I'll just go through the puddles. Was that old lady just smiling at me? Just go through the puddles. But then again, yeah, she has the right bike for this. I mean, I would put some more knobby tires, right? But I can lift that bike up with one hand, you know? Alright, so the goal would be to only fall once. We're almost 8 kilometers, 10 kilometers until we've done half, you know? I'd wager that's a pretty good quota. I was talking to the lady at the restaurant before when I had lunch. She runs this really nice, really beautiful place, Sabadi guest house at the big artificial lake with all the dead forest around it. And she was like, "Yeah, I don't really know. Now is low season. I don't know why so few people come now. You know, it's so nice and green, everything." Like, yeah. Have you considered all the rain and the mud? And rainy season hasn't even fully started yet, right? So this is not even considered muddy, or this is not, you know, like there was some rain this morning. This is not even fully rainy season, right? She's like, well, so for most, I think, Western tourists who come to tropical countries, the rainy season is like, I mean, it's humid and hot and it's raining. Somebody will have to clean my bike at some point. I mean, look at my shoes. I'm not even sure how it works with all the insects, but I would assume that in rainy season, when everywhere there's like puddles of standing water, uh, there's also more mosquitoes. if all the mosquitoes here do put their eggs, lay their eggs in standing water. I don't know if there's different. I'm not a biologist, insectologist, whatever. Bug, bug science person. Uh, if there's also mosquitoes that populate in different environments, use different methods. Yeah, but now we're going 50 again. I don't know. And this is not a bad road, right? I mean, sure, 4x4 would be advisable, but so far the mud wasn't so deep that you couldn't do it in a regular streetcar. I don't know. 36 kilometers to go. And if I'm not mistaken, in the village at the end of those 36 kilometers, there's supposed to be a guest house where I'm gonna stay for the night. We'll see. Well, I'll see you for the next fall, huh? Are we gonna go left or are we gonna go right? Ooh, this seems like nice clear water. Did I see somebody swimming over there? Maybe I did. I could go for a swim. Yes, I think we can go for a swim. Well, it's not super clean. Not sure if that's healthy. Hello? Is good? But that looks kind of foamy, kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. So yeah, we've done more than half. 26 kilometers left out of 64. We're taking a right here. Yeah, road is nice. Kids are friendly, waving. Look at all the deer Lao boxes, crates. Ducks are washing themselves in the potholes. You know, life like it should be, I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going 50, 60. Nice road. Little chickens, goats, dogs running around. This is just very pleasant. At least on the surface, life here seems very untouched. But I think petrol station. Don't kill the goat. But I think obviously it's not that untouched, right? I mean, you can't see right now, but there are 5G towers here. I have full 5G reception, so there is there is full connection to the modern world. It doesn't look like it. Maybe not physical connection, full physical connection to the modern world, but digital connection. At least in the sense that I'm sure not everybody will have a smartphone in the village, and obviously many people will have some difficulties reading and writing, but luckily with social media, we can skip that now, alright? I mean, reading and writing will be less important skills in the future. Alright, see you later. And the last 15 kilometers, I'll just let you enjoy fully. Ah, shit. This is not good. My back wheel's already slipping behind me. I don't know how deep that is. Where are the other bikes going? I don't see the lanes. Are they going over there on the left? I can't go up here. I'm gonna slip to the. I'm gonna go through here. All right. Shit. Let's hope it's not that deep. It's not. But it is slippery. Oh yeah, that would have been deep. Shit. But hey, uh, that's all right. I mean, it is super slippery. 15 kilometers to go. Whoa, it's slippery walking. I'm quite happy with the boxes. They do help. It's so slippery. I'm falling down. I don't have enough grip. Hey guys, you want to help me? All right. Thank you. Let's try to get on here. Perfect. Thank you. Whew. Nice kids. Alright, that was number 2. Yeah, so picking the bike up is not so much the issue here as it just sliding further, you know? Oh boy. What did I say the last time? Go through the puddle. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So the last 15 kilometers will be interesting. Oh, shit. I need to fix my box. I mean, yeah, I should, because it's gonna protect me the next time I fall over. Somebody's been going this way. That's that's the mistake I did the last time, right?
Yes, yes, baby. 1 minute, okay?
We're just gonna go through the puddle. Yeah. No issues. I would like to jump into some sort of jungle, river, clear water, pool thingy. Going this way. And I'll just leave my... This looks deep. Ah! We'll just drive through the middle. How deep can it be? Eh, doable. How deep can it be? Don't use your phone while riding. Yeah, whatever, man, whatever. I'll just trust the black strap that I have. Right, you're gonna hold my box. Oh, this looks deep as well. Shit. This will be one dirty bike. "13 kilometers. Chicken? Why did the chicken stay on my road? What are you doing here? There is a lot of animals on this road. Sure. Whatever. The Lao police are very chill. I've been here now a couple of weeks, and the only contact I've had with them so far is at the border. when trying to leave to Thailand or when coming in from China. They're not like competent or interested or willing to work, but not they're not like hindering or evil, like in India you'll have all those traffic stops and the guys are like, stop, where do you want to go, where do you come from, what is your route, and I'm like, dude, let me go. Ooh, hi, what's this then? Can I swim here? Doesn't look nice. No. So they just, they have these stops at some places. They're like, I don't know if they're like uh, nature reserve or national park kind of, but so far nobody's told me to stop. Right? They're basically sitting there at their table with their smartphones, or they're lying in a hammock sleeping. And a couple of times, yeah, today happened 2 times that they actually had a barrier and they just see you coming from a distance and they open it. It's like that's a perfect police interaction. 11 kilometers. Yeah, you hold. Pro tip, obviously, if your luggage is loosely hanging from your bike only on a strap, th- fix it, right? And don't say stupid things like, oh, it's only 10 more kilometers, and if I find a nice swimming spot, I'll stop and fix it. Just stop it. Fix it. It's not even that hot anymore, It's like late afternoon, it's like 4 o'clock. There's no direct sun, it's a little bit cloudy. I could easily find like a shady spot and fix it. So don't be stupid. Do that, alright? Oh, we're going down. Important. First gear, release the clutch so that the engine brake can help you control the speed of your vehicle and you don't have to do everything with your brakes. Makes it a lot easier, like no brakes. First gear, engine brake is controlling the speed. Will I regret not having fixed my box? Possibly, but not here. Oh, but this has been um, a delightful off-road ride. I mean, it's beautiful here, right? Those small villages. very, very nice. All that's missing is a nice swimming spot. Well, I guess they're more probably like hidden, like on the other side of the villages, not where I can see them from the road, or probably like even outside of the villages, like a couple minutes walking by bicycle, whatever, by e-scooter where the kids go. 8.3 kilometers. Yeah, compared to many other places, Laos is just pretty relaxed. Sometimes it can be too relaxed, right? When you go to a shop, when you go to a guest house, and you're like, can I buy some cigarettes? And the people are like, oof, really? Now gotta get up from my chair and sell you some cigarettes? Or you go to a guest house, you're like, do you have room? And they're just like, no. And you're like, well, I'm like the only guy here, this place is empty. And you can see that they're just like, they would have to use their brain to figure out if there's anything special they need to do when a foreigner checks in, and they're like, oh, it's not my place, it's not my money, nobody will ever know if I just tell you no. So you have to be a bit convincing sometimes. But that means, on the other hand, that it's not like people won't heckle you. They won't run after you and be like, oh, where you from? And can you get me a visa to Germany? And what's your Instagram? And blah 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 blah. Like that, they won't annoy you either. So it's like it's very chill. I mean, you see what's going on here, right? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is going on here. Which can be great for a couple of weeks. Box is still there, holding on. Very kind of you. a nice swimming spot. Yeah, but this river looks awfully brown down there. Yeah. So that was a fun afternoon. We'll see if we get more of this tomorrow. But maybe. I hope so. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain all night. But I would like to take a shower. And 4:15 is a good time to stop. I did start quite early today, I think around 10-ish. Oops, I'm supposed to go right. My box just hit the floor. Come on, come on. 980 meters. You can hold on. Yeah. Not gonna go swimming here. And we're here. Well, at least in the town. Now I might... MAP guest house? Alright, alright. Doesn't look finished yet. Everybody's sitting around drinking beer. Yeah, man, those Laotians are damn alcoholic. Guest house? Huh? What? Guest house? Why not? But you've... This is what I mean.